So how do companies implement innovation into their organization? In this diagram, we can see at the bottom left, we have digital business strategy. This is the starting point for any organization. It's placed on a bed of technology. Technology is everywhere. The argument is over. Technology is the fabric on which we are going to weave our strategy. But technology is only the delivery agent. We don't get too obsessed with the technology. The starting point has to be strategy. What we notice is when you start to look at strategy, we then have to look at, does our business align? Are the departments the right departments? Have we got the right functions and processes within our organization to allow us to deliver upon the desired outputs from the digital business strategy? If these functions, the functions of people within our organization, are not addressed, what we find is that the strategy gets rejected. After that, we have to get engagement from those people. We're asking them, after all, to implement our strategy. A digital business strategy goes across an organization. It's not just the digital department any longer. Until we've implemented the strategy, understood what the people needs are, and met their hierarchy of needs, and that we've aligned our organization to deliver upon the strategy, we can't go to the next layer. The next layer is understanding our digital capabilities, or the lack thereof, and addressing them. Digital capabilities can happen at the C-suite. The executives, they must understand the point of where digital business is being transformed and how their leadership is so vitally important to helping guide those that will be delivering the digital business strategy, the employees. Once their understanding and knowledge grows, and that of the teams that they're working with, then we're ready for innovation, but not before. As we can see, the next layer is innovation. We can't help but think that unless people are educated, understand the strategy, there's business alignment, that the layer of innovation quite often just becomes a fascination with senior management. If the hierarchy of needs of the individuals aren't met, let's say, for example, they haven't had a pay rise in 3 years, asking them to innovate is not going to happen. It's rejected. We need to understand what the people want within our organization. We need to understand how the business is going to align. We need to close the capability gaps, and now we're ready to innovate. And this innovation actually drives marketing. It drives motivation. It drives behaviors. And it drives the last part of our diagram, that of tactical excellence. Without having gone through these layers, we find that businesses perform incoherent tactics. The tactics are just setting out to one side. They're bolted onto the organization. When we weave our tactics through the organization that are coming from our innovations, having closed the capability gaps, and deliver our digital business strategy, we see these businesses excel and create high performance, bigger profits, greater shareholder return, and best of all, we actually see that they create the best, most motivated talent within the industry.